that's kind of why I thought like FNaF 4 was the hardest in the end. It was so difficult for me to get a grasp of. But what is your problem with Five Nights at Freddy's in the YouTube scene? That's an interesting question, actually. I do have a lot of problems with FNaF in a sense of YouTube. Like, not in a sense of FNaF as a game either. I've been playing since day of release. I remember I was on my parents' PC, Windows PC. So I remember playing August 8th of 2014. Like, I was here's where my math lets me down. I would have been around about 8 years old. I was 8 when I played. And I remember loving it. That's when I fell in love with it. And then I think it was after... Oh, what game would it have been? I think it might have been after FNaF 4. I just stopped paying attention. So I know everything up until, FNaF 4. But, I don't really understand much after that. But what do I have a problem with? I have a problem with how hard it is to make content for it. It's tough. It is a rough game. Because you either just play the game and upload it, or you try and think of a challenge. But if you've ever seen a video from Chicken Ninja 42, he has already done pretty much every challenge there is, especially since there aren't a lot of challenges you can do. And also, let's not forget, even the new FNaF games, 99% of the games don't look great. Secret of the Mimic is the most recent one, I think. Secret of the Mimic, it's the most recent one, and yet even that, actually I kind of want to search when that released, because Secret of the Mimic. But no, it's so tough to make content for a game that is pretty damn repetitive. I mean, this is how recent it is, 13th of June 2025. And whilst I've seen, I think I've watched 3FS play this game, it didn't look great to me. Looking at the characters, I'm looking at photos here, none of these really say FNaF to me. The Mimic and the clown mask just doesn't look right. I don't see how it's necessarily set in a FNaF world. I don't see that. What do you think about FNaF X Dead by Daylight? That is a W. That is one I can say. That's been linked for years, and the fact that it's finally out is insane. I remember seeing the little release trailer, as well as all the edits of that trailer. Them edits are insane. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's so tough to make content for this, because either you play FNaF, let's say I went to go play FNaF 1, what do I actually make content out of? Guys, I'm sitting here in the FNaF 1 office, and as you can see, it's the exact same that you've seen 100,000 times. So yeah, I could try and be different. I can try and come up with a challenge. Let's do it by not using lights. Chicken Ninja 42 has done that. Hundreds of more people who I don't even know have done that. And to be fair, this one's more of a personal thing. When it comes to the game, I can play it. I can play FNaF 1 100,000 times in one day. I love it. But it's not entertaining to sit there and watch me play it. That's the problem. When you go and watch iShowSpeed, you think, let's say you went to go watch iShowSpeed, you'd look at it and go, well, chances are, because it's Speed, he's going to end up kicking the camera. But you don't know why. Or he might jump into the camera. He might not kick it, but he might jump into it. And Jinxie, he does different challenges on Rainbow Six Siege. So everyone's got little things they can do, but unfortunately that's not the same for the FNaF community, and it is quite sad. To be fair, my first video on YouTube, which was 3 months ago now, I think even that was hard enough to make, because that was one stream where I started with the challenge of, if I die I move on to the next game, and even then I still had to switch the games around. I had to go from FNaF 2 to FNaF 1 because my FNaF 2 crashed. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm actually going to try and find it because I don't actually remember my own video, which is quite bad. And also, what's his name? Chris Thompson -VV7IH, bro. W. He said, "Remember me when you're famous. This is funny AF." It's a massive W for him. But yeah, it was so hard to make this game because, I mean, the intro, first of all, I was a fan of the intro, but to be fair, this is back when CapCut first introduced all their like templates, and I saw this on.
Sure. Let's see here. Let's click there and there.
Yeah, like, that was just so stupid. I remember seeing on TikTok people were like, the bit they liked was me kind of just making random noises. Like vine booms, stuff like that. That really short. I mean, the video is 2 minutes 29. It's 2.5 minutes. You're not looking for a lot of content. You're looking for something that might come across your feed, and then, oh look, it's a very short video. But I guess that's sort of the only problem I can really have with the game. I don't have a problem with Five Nights at Freddy's. I have a problem with creating content for Five Nights at Freddy's, and I think a lot of people are going to start to see this soon. Like, don't get me wrong, I have 4 subscribers, bro. Like, my opinion is just not worthy of anything. But if I can say anything from like where I am, if I can say anything, especially since playing day release, I've over there on the corner, I've got books after books of FNaF. I've paid attention to all of it. I think it's going to be so tough to sort of make content based around playing the game, especially playing the game. I don't think there's going to be much of a problem when it comes to commentary wise, because, you know, there's like I can't remember what the guy's name is on YouTube. I see him all the time on my YouTube shorts, like Johnny the Night Guard, something like that, something the Night Guard. And he talks about like different things happening in the community around the movie, or like answering theory questions. I'm intrigued by all that, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to sit down and say, I think that in 1987, like, I can't be bothered to do that. I don't want to come up with theories because that's just not something that I'm actually interested in coming up with. So it's a lot harder for me. It just sounds like you're complaining. Yeah, no, I know it does. I know it sounds like I'm complaining. That was not English. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm sort of just voicing an opinion that I think I have a good reason to complain about. Like, I could complain a lot more than I am. It's so tough. That's why the video was 3 months ago. I haven't been able to like I've streamed since then. I've streamed plenty since FNaF 1, the first FNaF video I did, and to me it just doesn't seem like I can come up with anything else. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like playing FNaF is dead, that you can't make a video out of it. I'm saying it's going to be tough to make a video playing FNaF 1, make it funny, play FNaF 2, make it funny, play FNaF 3, make it funny, especially FNaF 3. FNaF 3 is so easy. And I guess while I'm upset, I'm not even upset, whilst I just can acknowledge that it's tough to make videos based around playing the game, doesn't mean I'm not going to be able to make content based around the game in itself. Because let's not forget, there's an amazing subgenre of FNaF. Don't forget the FNaF VHS tapes. I could just do react videos to them. But that's sort of where my issue comes in, because that's not really something I have the capacity to do. I don't have the facilities for that. I have an Xbox, Google Drive, YouTube, and CapCut. That is how I make my video. I stream on my Xbox playing. I upload it to YouTube. If I need to edit on a different like on my iPad or something, on my laptop, then I don't know, I can't even think now, can't even get the words out. It's just, the way I make my videos is different to other people. Other people, OBS, Audacity, throw it into, like, Premiere, edit, upload, done. I don't. So it is a lot harder for me to do reaction content. I will try and do it, see if anyone wants to see that. I'll try it. I would love to sit down and watch, like, a FNaF VHS and give my opinion about it, because I love being scared by these VHS videos, because they are genuinely terrifying. It's just tough. Other than that, there is not actually a massive problem with FNaF in itself, because it's an amazing, amazing game that is, it's quite, in my opinion anyway, probably one of the biggest horror games to ever exist. I can't think of many horror games that started because of a failed game attempt and then was made in a few weeks and then blew up to such an amazing size that it had game after game after game after game. Okay, we'll write a book. Okay, we'll do music. Okay, we'll start releasing animations. We'll have the community make FNaF fan games, which are funded by the original creator, helped with the original creator. I can't think. And then don't forget FNaF movie and FNaF movie 2 coming out this year. I can't think. I mean, name another game that has done that. A small game made in weeks, going to Hollywood twice, breaking numbers. Like, I can't think of any other game that does that. FNaF will always have a massive, massive place in my heart, and it's not going away anytime soon. It's not at all. But in terms of making just videos of me playing, I might have to try and come up with a different route of FNaF content, because playing it is just so, it's fun for me, not for you to watch. That's the problem. Anyway, chat, can I stop complaining now? Can we go back onto Rocket League? Does anyone got any other questions? Like, I kind of want to get in. I want to get into this tournament on time, but we're waiting for Gabriel too. We're waiting for Gabriel, but he's taking 25,000 years. Last message I had from him, he said that he was on the toilet still. So he's been dropping bombs. I've been dropping truth facts. Simple as that. Hey fellas, it's me. So I've just finished editing this video, and I just wanted to say, like, thank you for the support I've been seeing. Even though this was 3 months ago, I just haven't really, like I said in the stream, I haven't really been in the mood to play, just because it's so hard to. But I do seriously appreciate all the support. I just wanted to jump in and tell you guys that, as well as playing FNaF for years, I've also been making music for years, and I want to release music sort of based around FNaF. You know, I kind of want to make my own FNaF music. So I'm currently in the middle of working on a project with a friend of mine, and she's a great friend. And I just want to tell you guys that I'm going to be making another channel, which is going to be like a music channel, since I don't really want to mix videos based around FNaF as well as mixed around with music. I don't want to have it too built up, if that makes sense. But I do seriously appreciate it. I'm going to stream at some point sooner, maybe next week. But other than that, appreciate you guys watching, and I also appreciate the comments I've been seeing on different platforms. You guys have really been supporting just one video, which was 2 minutes 30. Like, it was kind of crazy. Also, sorry about the fan that you can hear in the back and the wind. It is 33 degrees here in the United Kingdom, and I hate it. I also have a spider in the corner of my room who's not paying rent, so I'm going to have to kick him out soon. Alright, have a good rest of your day, bye.